Welcome to Dark Horizon Creations. I'm Mike, and today we are continuing our video review on the World of Halo Series 1 figures with the Pilot. Now, those of you who have seen the Halo Infinite reveal trailer in 2020, remember this guy. He is flying the Pelican that the Master Chief is on board when it shot down on Zeta Halo. And in the recent video clip from E3, he can be heard in the background talking with the Master Chief. So it appears that he's a supporting character in the game, at least through a portion of it. And I'm really curious to see what role he plays in assisting the Master Chief in accomplishing his mission. In all honesty, I should have reviewed this figure first, but when they were released last year here in the US, I passed it by. You know, it's one of those figures that I liked, but I didn't like, and I was more interested in collecting the UNSC soldiers and the Spartans and the Warthogs. And I got one of these 2 weeks ago, and then I picked up a second one yesterday. So it's a really great figure. I like the sculpting, and I like the design of the figure. And one of the great things about the World of Halo scale figures is the packaging. Jazwares has done a phenomenal job with designing the packaging. You've got your Halo banner and the artwork around the perimeter of the box, and it's designed so that you can clearly see all the contents. The figure, the accessories, the display base, the collector's card, everything's visible. And if you're a collector like me and you like to inspect your figures before you buy them for quality control issues, you don't have a problem doing this with this design, because you can pick it up and see the figure from different angles as well as the accessories, so you know what you're getting. It's not one of those things where you purchase a figure and you get home and open it and there's quality control issues and you're like, well, I didn't know that. That's impossible to do with these toys. And really and truly, with the World of Halo scale figures, the only complaint that you're going to hear about is the weapons, because they're made out of a soft plastic that is warped. And you can fix that, but that's really the only complaint that you're going to hear, and that's the only issue that I have found with these figures that I'd like to see addressed. I'd have no problem paying a couple dollars more if they would switch over to manufacturing solid plastic accessories for the World of Halo scale figures. Side of the box has the UNSC logo, and that's the older logo. On the back of the Series 1, you have this artwork of the Master Chief and the Halo logo. That's been replaced on Series 2 with an image of all the figures in that series. I presume moving forward with Series 3, that's going to be the standard that you're going to see on the card back itself. And of course, the Series 1 figures include that Halo Infinite unlock card for the game. My presumption is that the unlock code is associated with the character. I don't know that to be true, but that's just my thinking. Series 2 does not include those, and I don't think Series 3 does either. So I think this was just kind of a promotional thing they did for the first series. And let me adjust my camera angle here. So here you have the Pilot beside the Master Chief and the UNSC Marine, and you can see the really good shot here of them, and they really complement each other well. Look really nice. If you're curious about his height, he's right at 4 inches tall, and just a really nice design for this figure. And up close you can see that there's a lot of nice detailing, particularly in his vest. He includes a CQS-48 Bulldog pump shotgun. There's a lot of nice detailing there, including the ejection port. You can see it's actually molded in. The dust cover, the magazine drum, selector switch and things are kind of cut out there on the stock. The sights, there's a Picatinny rail up front. It's got a ported muzzle brake on there. I don't know if you guys can see that. But it's just a soft plastic, and the way to fix this is to superheat some water and pour it over it or soak it in it and take it out and just kind of straighten it out. And then once you do, you want to lay it down on a flat surface if you can. Put something under it to support the shape, and tape it down with some Scotch tape or packing tape and leave it. And hopefully it'll retain a more accurate shape than what you see here. The figure itself heads on a nice ball joint, like all the figures in this line. Forward and lateral movement at the shoulder, double jointed elbow, wrist swivel, forward and lateral movement at the thigh, double jointed knee, ankles on a ball joint there. He's got waist rotation, and his torso seems to be on a ball joint as well. Really nice figure. Now you can see here on his left shoulder that older UNSC logo. That's been a topic of discussion among fans because in the game clip from 2020, he has the older logo, and he's flying what appears to be an older model Pelican. It's not the newer model that you see in Halo 4 and Halo 5. The other thing is the Master Chief's armor appears to be an older model. So 343 has said that this game is going to be a spiritual reboot. So we don't know if just the aesthetics of the game have been changed or if that plays some part in the plot of the game itself. And at this point, I'm leaning toward the latter, just because of the things that we've seen. So guys, there you have the pilot from Series 1 of the World of Halo 4-inch scale figures. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Stay tuned. There's more to come.